What do you associate the letter X with? The X-Man, exhibit. So there you have it, DTGC. X to the motherfucking Z. Mr. Exuberant, extravagant, extraordinary, exciting, Xolota. XO with a little bit of ecstasy. Sing your bitch ass out if you trying to test the G. And what's the recipe? Excalibur weaponry. And we shoot exceptionally. That there is hot X marks the spot. Fuck nah, X spots the marks. Exclamation point. Porn, which is why Twitter's renaming sits so poorly with me. Poor Muskie really wants to make his original failed X venture. I think it went the way of PayPal and not the all-encompassing thing he wanted it to be. Either way, it's odd. X is the trusted global digital town square for everyone. With X, you can post content for the world to see and join public conversations. Stay up to date on breaking news and follow your interests. The X-Files. Specifically, Mulder taping an X on his window to summon Deep Throat, who would slide a folio under his door or provide some other timely information relevant to Mulder's current case. The Got Milk commercial where the carton is at an old folks home playing Hangman, and they got to OSTEOOROSIS, someone guesses X and he's incredulous, like X? Seriously, the letter A, and that is because I'm a PlayStation and played Xbox at a friend's house, so I would constantly have to remember he is X and not the one on the left and such. 95 of the last names in Louisiana. Kunas Country RCAs unite. Bro, Boudreaux, Camo, Arsenault, Chibayo, Brissot, Lacroix, Robichaud, Primo, etc. X marks the spot, wrong answer, checking a box, kiss, close window. Quite a few things as it turns out. Don't think I'll ever not call Twitter Twitter though. Remember back in the 90s, when anything that could possibly be spelled with an X was Extreme Exhibition, for no zucking Rios on. So frumpy and out of date. Names of kids with cool parents who take them on expensive ski trips on spring break and let them drink wine with dinner even though they're only 14. Pokemon X great game, underrated, wish I could search for it without port. The other thing I associate with the letter X, coming up immediately. Close a window or screen. Unless there's 3 of them, which means close that window as fast as possible if anyone enters the room. Richard Attenborough's character Big X from The Great Escape. One of my favorite movies, and my #1 Steve McQueen movie. How to close a tab. On Twitter now you have to remember the Big X takes you to another Twitter page. It won't close the tab, with something forbidden cancelled. With failure wrong answers. With that ages-old XO thing. With porn. With Christmas. Punk rock band from the 80s. Marks the spot. Really bad corporate rebranding. Carved into Rob Zombie's forehead. Static, the spot where the coyote tried to get the Roadrunner to stand on so that he can drop a 100-pound Acme branded anvil on it. A treasure map. I have no idea why that is the first thing to pop into my mind, so many other things make more sense. Cross. Crossing. Xmas. Christianity. Former Twitter. Not my preferred things. Malcolm X2. Just came to mind. The new King of Denmark Frederik X, Crown Prince of Denmark. Video game group ups. X up for this raid or whatever. Then the chat puts an X if they want an invite. Mystery, like a supernatural mysterious guy with a suit who doesn't have a name so every yob calls him X. Times every time. Like 3x39. So when I see Nike X Finny or something, I'm trying to do the maths. X rated, 20 rated and 30 rated items. I don't want to see them. Failure of Twitter to survive. Twitter. Elon Musk. Dogecoin. Market manipulation. Manipulators. Assholes. Anal. Butt sex. Porn. Not Twitter. I don't care how much Elon wants to make this letter his own, it will never happen. X no or sign here. 20 eyes of a dead thing. 30 hardcore porn. 4x moonshine. The edgy kids back in the O's with names like XX Slayer X and X Monster X or XXX42069XXX. Hug. Alcohol. Treasure. Nudity. Checkbooks. The fly on your jeans frontal hip area. Algebra. Porn. Occult. Extreme sports. Elon Musk. Pirate treasure. Experimental aircraft. Shill account that recently got sold asking questions for Twitter marketing team. The 90s is min cartoon. So, mutants fighting an oppressive and unfair system, something that either is over or is about to be over, as in the prefix sex. Chemical X. And thus the Powerpuff Girls were born. Do used to be an iPhone. Now it's Shitter aka X aka President Xi aka Zitter, St. Francis Xavier University or X as we call it, Antigonish Nova Scotia, extra large size of clothing since he's built like a Scandinavian giant. Porn and the algebraic variable were first two things that I thought of. Signed here, the algebraic one, sex, Malcolm X. Anything but Twitter. Equations, coordinates on a Cartesian plane, problem formulations. PE in the house. What's the name of my DJ? Terminator X. Twitter, across to close the ad app, X and math. And also the X-Men. Elon Musk, pirate treasure, porn, math, BFDI, and along etc. The platform formerly known as Twitter that I still call Twitter. X marks the spot on the pirate map where the treasure is buried. Stupid social media platform ruined by a narcissist or X-rated. The entrance to the catacombs through the ancient library floor. X formerly Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter, though. Illiterates who can't sign their name and make a mark instead. Missing something, an empty space for filling in an equation. A shitty Nazi-infested social media site that I'm no longer on. Adult movies not pornography, guess called X-rated movies. One of my favorite bands CXX, their logo is just an X. Men, Force, Factor, Professor, Weapon, and a few others. Porn, a letter in the alphabet. Nice try Elon. Nice try Elon. Unfortunately nothing you had to hand in. The Roman number 10, then 20 with 20, and 30 with 30. Variable represented by the horizontal axis in a chart. Red 13. Kind of my introduction into Roman numerals. Mathematics equation questions. Find the value of X. X-Men, the movie XXX 2002 movie. Delete button. A kiss, the PlayStation controller. American history. A treasure location. X marks the spot. And pirates. And when used with measurements such as LXW, X, Y, Z, FX, graphs, math. I have a math degree.